This is us infiltrating a conversation at a VIP party, seconds away from shooting our shot with one of the most OG YouTubers ever.
And this is us 30 seconds earlier, completely freaking out that this might finally be our chance.
My heart is pounding.
Because what they don't know is that we literally made them their own life movie. Like, we actually flew from Sydney to Hollywood, spent $30,000 to hire a film crew and cast real actors, all to transform their channel's entire story into a cinematic movie trailer.
And after trying absolutely everything we could to show it to them, we're 100% convinced this is our last shot.
This has to happen right now.
This is episode 6 of making trailers for YouTubers until we make an actual freaking movie about Mr. Beast.
More on that situation in another video.
This turned out to be the hardest challenge we've ever faced on this channel.
Now, you might think the story starts sometime after the moment we shook hands with Matt Pat in an empty movie theater from the last episode. He agreed to star in a movie of ours when we hit 1 mil.
That's gonna be wild.
But if you pay close attention to every Sticks upload, you'd remember we once mentioned there was a mystery trailer that we filmed 1 year ago. And now we finally get to tell you that story.
We were actually fresh off the back of surprising Mark Rober with his own movie, and at the time, still living in Australia.
This one kind of jumped out at us.
It was like a no-brainer to do these guys next because they've just reunited. Who are we doing, Lucas?
We're doing Smosh.
The reason we're so excited right now is because this is the longest running tale on YouTube. Ian Hecox and Anthony Padilla from Smosh basically claimed the title of the world's first YouTubers.
Since the literal birth of YouTube, they reigned as kings on the platform, making comedy sketches together until they sadly broke up in 2017.
But in 2023, while we were shooting the Mark Rober movie, it was like our next movie script just fell on our lap. Smosh reunited.
We told ourselves if we can pull this off as soon as possible, it would be the perfect video to celebrate Ian and Anthony's reunion before it becomes yesterday's news. But this would only work if we jump on the plane to shoot it in LA this time next week. Because this episode, we're surprising the world's first YouTubers, Smosh.
So here's the plan. We need to reach out to the Smosh team.
But before we get a response, we have to start looking for the Ian and Anthony that's going to play Ian and Anthony.
I had this idea.
Gabe Conte, bro.
What up, boys? How you doing?
This is Gabe, a YouTuber who got his start on Vine, and we've watched his videos since 2016. We'd always thought, since he was an actor, how cool it would be if he was in one of our films one day.
Gabe Conte messaged us when we posted the Ryan Trahan video and just told us like he loves what we're doing.
We're thinking, this is the crazy idea, maybe you could play Anthony.
Let's go. Let's make a movie. Let's make a movie. I'll have to, there might be a thing or two that I have to move around. But Jess is listening to this off camera right now. And I just got a text. She's like, we can make it work.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I just had the conversation with her. So we're good. No.
Anthony Padilla, acquired. This movie would be nothing without the perfect Ian.
Hey dudes, nice to meet you.
This is Josh, and after watching his audition he sent in,
Name one time that I had anger problem.
we had a feeling this was our guy.
We saw your audition videos, very good. You have the role.
Let's do it, boys. I'm pumped.
Yeah!
Now that we have our main actors, this is where things start getting interesting. Our first attempt to get in touch with Smosh. Somehow, with only one viral video under our belt at the time, we finessed our way onto a call with the heads of Red & Link's company, Mythical.
And it was Mythical that actually saved Smosh back in the day by buying it just before it went under.
And a few weeks before this call, Mythical had just sold Smosh back to Ian and Anthony. So if there's anyone who could connect us to an inside man at Smosh, we were talking to them.
You might recognize Stevie, the chief creative officer from Good Mythical Morning, and she told us on this call that she would pass our idea onto Smosh and get back to us with the verdict. Normally people would wait for that verdict before booking flights to the other side of the world,
but this is a Sticks video. So
We are at the airport.
but we have some bad news. The connection that we had to Smosh
It's been tarnished.
has been tarnished. We had a connection reach out to Smosh, and Smosh said to our connection, no. They just said that they were too busy.
What they don't know is that everything we've planned has to go ahead still.
When we thought things were looking promising, we went ahead and booked flights, found actors, hired locations, and we're at the airport, and we have to leave. Before we leave LA, we are getting Ian and Anthony to that premiere. We have no clue how. Okay, the reason we're willing to fly to LA despite the no we just received from Smosh is because if we can turn this thing around, it would be another huge step forward towards achieving our larger goal.
on this channel we're creating trailers for YouTubers until we make our first feature film about the life of Mr. Beast. And oh boy is the plot of that movie getting wild.
It's feeling like this generation's The Social Network.
But since we're only making that movie when we hit 5 million subscribers, every video in this series needs to get us closer to our goal.
You guys ready to make the best YouTube movie
In the world?
ever seen?
Let's freaking do it, bro.
Plan, right?
And because this series depends on us surprising the creator, if we can't surprise Ian and Anthony, then we might be making the whole trailer just to end up in the same place. And might as well have taken that $30,000 production budget,
Poured some gasoline on it.
and set it ablaze.
Smosh, 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 smosh.
Thanks for being here. This is crazy that you guys came out just for us, so we appreciate it. It's gonna be fun.
You know how this goes. Back in Sydney, we had to do our research for the script. And this video where Ian and Anthony recall their entire story was a gold mine.
The whole goal is to figure out what about Smosh's story constitutes a movie.
We own Smosh again.
But do some of these people even know what Smosh is?
Should we explain what Smosh is?
Anthony Padilla and Ian Hecox scribble their ideas on a notepad and then turn them into short video clips.
We have to recreate that emo hair. That looks better than I thought, to be honest.
Yeah.
It feels like going back in time to a different era of YouTube, with the hair especially.
They look like Smosh.
We had a really close friendship when we first started making the videos.
I mean, we were trying to create something bigger than ourselves.
But that destroyed our friendship.
My friend Dianna, she was kind of like pushing me to, you know, reconnect.
Dianna could be a character.
And maybe like it starts.
Diana's asking questions to Ian, like
You and your best friend literally made internet history.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Action.
Now you can't even speak to each other? How does that happen?
Honestly, feels like middle school.
This is fun, man.
We first became friends because we got matched together in a science project.
The story we're telling starts 20 years ago, really.
It was 6th grade.
So you just got told that you have to draw this landfill, and the teacher was like, all right, you need to pair up.
We were like drawing flies on trash.
We draw like spirally poop.
Yeah.
Action!
This landfill needs more poop.
What started out so fun turned into something so dark.
Action.
So I thought he was saying Smosh Pit, but he was actually just saying Mosh Pit. It's a cool name for a website, though.
What is that thing?
All right, webcam, for this take, we want you to do something a little different.
I feel like you're a bit stiff, webcam.
You're looking a bit down.
Just play with it.
I'd never seen anyone with a webcam before. I'd never seen a webcam in person before. And we used that to create our first video.
Now we have to recreate the world's oldest viral video. Action.
We came out with the Pokemon lip sync video.
Yeah.
That was great. How was it? Nice.
It was only because we found YouTube that I was super hyped up on like, let's create the next one.
So someone ripped off our video and it has even more views than us? What even is this website?
And then everyone was coming to see this new website.
YouTube.com.
Can't believe no one knows about this yet.
All these news articles were popping up about like,
YouTube.
this new video hosting website. Will video be the future of the internet?
Shut up!
Wait. Pokemon lip sync hit YouTube's homepage.
Shut up!
Great stuff.
We were right there on the front page.
This is where the magic happens.
They got into YouTube before it was even a phenomenon.
This is where the magic happens.
In the beginning was like consistency. We were like, okay, we need to make a video like once every 2 weeks.
You think your celery is gonna beat my pink frosted sprinkled donuts? Then you're going down! Then you're going down!
We just hit 100,000 subscribers.
We were one of YouTube's first 10 channels to be brought into monetization program.
Beef and Go is a mostly natural, 100% ground beef meal for the person on the go.
Okay, Gabe, sip the beef and go and then start.
We would like to extend an offer to be among the first channels to join our new monetization
I
program.
quit my job so we could do YouTube full time.
Chuck E. Cheese. Dude, they're just spelling it out for us in this one. This is like straight, just write down what they say.
Money! Alright! Ooh, money!
It was not going to be sustainable to continue working like that.
So if we were to acquire Smosh, we'd have an entire team dedicated to revenue and new opportunities, and you guys would just continue doing your sketches.
A company proposed the idea of purchasing Smosh.
And they just sold their soul away.
Something we realized while writing the script was the main reason Smosh began falling apart was because of this story beat right here. The two creators started losing control of their own brand.
But in Ian and Anthony's defense, this was probably the first time in YouTube history a company wanted to acquire a YouTube channel. There was really no rulebook for any of this stuff.
And this feels like the perfect part of the video to explain one way you as a creator can keep control of your own brand.
As you guys know, we're currently building out our merch store for Sticks, and when we launched it, it was very important to us that the domain name felt really on brand.
Unlike the Smosh website, we knew we needed the word store in the name, so people definitely knew that this was the place to find our products.
But after cycling through every single domain name option, they all just felt way too clunky. So we thought to ourselves, what if we just put the dot there? We soon realized that's exactly what the team at Dot Store already did.
They made a way to take control of your brand with the most OP domain name. Because your name plus Dot Store is all your audience needs to find your merch.
And all the top creators clearly agree. Not only does the efficient use of characters make it feel more elite, but it's also more specific.
Which helps make it immediately clear to your customers that they found what they're looking for.
More clicks, more sales. So stop for a second and think what you would call yours. Now make sure you secure it today.
Click the link in the description and use code STICKS to lock your domain name for just $1.
Let's hope no one's taking yours like this guy's taking over Smosh.
And there was expectations to say yes to every single opportunity that came through.
Imagine like they get done with some sort of photo shoot or something where they have to act like best friends the whole time.
We're masters at being passive aggressive.
Just kind of like they can't even talk to each other.
Yeah.
That's fine. Did we get it? Yeah.
I started realizing that things were up beyond repair with the company that we were at the time with Smosh.
It was just like, you know, we'd hang out and like, I don't know, play some like Mario Kart or something.
Hey, I felt like it had almost spiraled out of control to the point where it wasn't
And action.
anything that I could enjoy anymore.
I'm gonna leave Smosh.
Well, I told you I was gonna leave. I told you I couldn't do it anymore. I did say it'd be cool if we both left, but then I remember you were like, what does that mean though? Are we creating a new channel together?
We're just starting over and doing the same thing.
Okay. Do you want to come with me? We could start a new channel. From scratch? I don't know.
I'll stay.
I mean, I think it's a great case study on what happens when two best friends decide to start a business partnership.
You get halfway through the movie and you realize, oh, this is what it's all about.
We saw each other in like the lobby of a hotel at VidCon. I was wearing my interview shirt and you're like,
You're interviewing.
and I felt this little sense of judgment.
That was perfect.
Somebody goes,
Have you seen the email?
I love when they just lay it out on a plate like this.
Defy Media ceases business operations.
it's over. We send a couple people out to get alcohol.
I'm gonna go get some alcohol.
We need to throw a rage up.
We need to throw a rage on. Nice, let's do one more.
Cut the string.
We had this like big like prop and wardrobe room that had the Assassin's Creed outfits. And I remember a couple people being like,
Can I keep this?
and I was like, I don't know, sure.
Yes.
Red Link stepped up and acquired Smosh.
How do we make it so cool that Red and Link like come into the story? I can wear the wig. Like they came into the destruction of Smosh and saved it out of its despair.
That was so weird.
We want to answer the question, why did they come back together? Why now? And I think it's when both of their internal struggles as characters have been resolved.
Your friend Dianna reached out.
Since Defy doesn't own you anymore, what's stopping you from reaching out?
In that process, I had also stopped resenting Smosh so much and what it was, and I was able to look back and reflect on what it was about what we made together that was so special.
I feel like he could be in a room watching back the old videos, and that's the epitome of him like letting go of all the resentment.
Yeah.
The moment that I fully relinquished pent-up resentment,
Action.
that's when you and I finally started reconnecting. It started to kind of rekindle all these feelings of the magic that we would capture when we would make stuff together. It was the first time that we were able to really fully connect. That was when I realized my childhood friend that I grew up with is still here.
Stop
copying me!
Stop copying me!
We were outside on your deck, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna, for once, be brave and just say it.
What if we bought Smosh?
I was like, dude, I was literally thinking the same thing.
Cut. That's it, boys.
Although we're not finished yet, we still have to do something very important, and that's film a message to Ian and Anthony.
To see if they can even come to the premiere.
Cut! Ian and Anthony, we flew halfway across the world from Sydney to LA for one reason. To turn your life into a movie.
So you can pretend the first one never happened.
What we mean is we've casted your doppelgangers, we wrote a 5-minute script about the insane story of your friendship, and then filmed it all.
We've done this for a couple other YouTubers and they loved it.
So let us know when you guys have a spare 30 minutes because we'll hire out a cinema and throw you your own exclusive premiere. It's your premiere, so you kind of have to be there. We have less than a week to show Anthony and Ian the trailer we made about their lives. And right now it looks like it's not happening. So we created that video that you guys saw and we've sent it to all the connections that we know could be a possibility.
Nothing has come back. You're probably wondering why we thought that video was going to change their mind. Well, in our first attempt to reach out, we missed the chance to show them who we actually are and communicate 2 important things. Number 1, the premiere would only take 30 minutes of their time max. And number 2, that it's just a really fun time.
The scary part is normally by this point in the trip, we've secured a premiere date with the creator, but this time we're editing for a premiere that might not even happen.
But we still want to keep faith that it's possible somehow if we just see what happens over the next few days. Yeah. We took a break from editing to get some burgers with our friends, and this is our friend Hayden. And because he used to work at Airac, he has some connections.
When he watched the invite video we made at dinner, he got an idea of someone he could send it to. And we may or may not be overhearing the person on the phone saying they'll pass it on to the Smosh CEO.
The next morning, we received a response.
I just don't think there's time though. Their schedules are jam-packed for the next 3 months.
This totally made sense. They just rebought the company. Of course, they would be super busy.
But at the time, it was hard to swallow. We're on our way to look at a cinema.
It's the first time we don't know if the creators are even coming, but we still have to book it. Andrew helped us out and did a bit of a research. What did you find?
Back when they were getting a new headquarters a few years ago, it was in Burbank.
This is a sneaky plan I have, Kurt. If we book the cinema...
Flew from Australia to do this.
Oh, so this is a big, major surprise.
Yeah. The question is, in 4 days' time, will Anthony and Ian be sitting in these seats watching their movie that we made them? We do have a secret weapon that we've been kind of
saving for the last minute. One phone number that we do have is Ryan Trahan's.
Ryan has been on Anthony Padilla's show.
And he'd be the perfect person to tell them this is a fun thing because it happened to him. Since we were leaving in only a couple days now, we decided to get some comfort food to sign off a failed trip.
Plus, there's no Chick-fil-A back in Sydney.
Look at your phone. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh my god.
Ryan Trahan replied. He messaged our video straight to Anthony Padilla himself. And if Anthony sees it, this could turn everything around.
We are at the airport.
The Ryan Trahan message didn't work.
We didn't get Smosh.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
It's nearly been 1 year since we stopped editing Smosh.
I forgot about all this. Defy Media ceases business operations.
Hey, it's me. I forgot I was in this.
In this time, the relevancy of their reunion significantly diminished, but it was hard for us to know that sitting on our hard drive was this unfinished trailer that us and our friends put so much effort into creating. And we hated the thought that it might just sit there forever. You guys know that over the last year, we have become friends with a bunch of other big creators. And don't worry, we had the same thought as you. Maybe one of them could help us connect with Smosh. We even asked our YouTube inside man Reed from the MatPat video, but anyway we tried, somehow we couldn't get through.
Because what you've been doing is not an easy lift. There's easier, I don't know if you know this, guys, but there's easier ways to make content on YouTube.
We figured that out the hard way.
This is Daryl Eves, big-time YouTube kingpin and the founder of VidSummit.
Try name someone this guy doesn't know.
Try.
Did you reach out to him, or what's the deal on that?
We reached out to them.
And they kind of just said, oh, we're busy, we'll look at it later.
I can guarantee you, if it was me, I wouldn't respond to you either, because it's you're in literally chaos mode, right?
Yeah.
I would reach out again to just say, hey, look at what we've done, blah, 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 and maybe give them kind of a peek of what that looks like.
Not only did he blow wind in our sails to try one more time, but also he invited us to speak at VidSummit.
Thank you so much. That's would love to do that, 100%.
Okay. And then if you want to do a screening idea, I think we'd be down to do that. I think that'd be great.
Yeah, of course. Done. Sign us up.
Okay.
A screening while we're on stage at Vid Summit would be sick. So if we haven't shown Smosh their trailer by then, that's when we'll show it to the world. But we're still not any closer to Smosh.
And this is the point where most sane people would give up. But we decided... Why did we do this?
We decided to put the Smosh teaser at the end of the MatPat video.
3, 2, 1.
Shut up!
Now, what's interesting is that because we put the Smosh teaser at the end of the MatPat video, a viewer DM'd us claiming they had a connection with a producer at Smosh.
And since the trailer was now polished,
it's so fun.
I can't believe we did it. We took them up on the offer to connect us with them. We were giving the CEO the benefit of the doubt that maybe they just didn't understand what we were asking. And if we could just talk to someone on a call, we could explain ourselves and build a bit of trust.
So we sent a message to this producer at Smosh, and they actually agreed to meet with us first thing in the morning, and they sound excited to hear us out.
This was our last chance. I'm serious.
So let's talk about what we want to say. And
Did you see her last message?
oh no, why? What'd you say?
Hey guys, I'm so sorry, but unfortunately I spoke with my boss and they aren't interested in pursuing this at this time.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. It's over, bro. We will never know the true reason why they never wanted to see a movie about their lives.
But Ian and Anthony, if you're watching this, we hoped you liked it.
Pause. What you just watched right there was going to be this video's ending, up until just a few weeks ago.
We actually filmed that piece to camera as a way of calling it quits. We were about to upload it like this, and we're so glad we didn't.
All of a sudden we found a dot store truck. Let's check it out.
Oh, this is us. Sick. We're on a truck.
Best domain. You guys need to get one.
Says.
Link in description to get your own domain. Thanks, dot store. We're at Vid Summit.
Yes, we are.
Party's happening out there. Who do we see?
We see freaking Ian. My heart is pounding. Bro, we have to go in. This is not like we thought it was all over, but he's right there. You don't like that idea?
No, I do like that idea. I think it's just scary.
Okay, we're about to go talk to Smosh.
Today's the day. They've given us a room to show Ian in at Vid Summit. We're hoping that he shows up. We said meet us at the lobby of this hotel. This is not quite like the premieres we've done in the past, but we're gonna make it work.
This is the theater for today.
I wish Anthony was here.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Maybe Ian will send it to Anthony after this.
Yeah.
No reply. So we emailed them to meet us in the lobby. They haven't replied, but this has to happen right now.
We'll go for a walk, see if he's around.
I don't know if any of you have seen the new statistic that minutes watched. YouTube has now surpassed Netflix. Give it up for Lucas.
Smosh said to our connection, no.
Right now, it looks like it's not happening.
The Ryan Trahan message didn't work.
Yeah, I spoke with my boss and they aren't interested in pursuing this.
Didn't get Smosh.
He didn't show up. As a thank you for you guys coming, we want to show you our next trailer that hasn't been seen by anyone.
What's it about?
It's about basically the world's first YouTubers, really. We made this 1 year ago, and we've been trying to show it to Ian or Anthony.
That's him. He's here. Lucas.
We finally got to show it to him today at Vid Summit, which is crazy.
Oh, nice.
It's, yeah.
This way.
Yeah, we'll lead the way. Are you cool if we record your reaction?
Yeah.
Sweet.
You don't have to do anything crazy. Just watch the thing
watch
and
it,
just.
enjoy it.
I'll just like look in horror, you know?
This is crazy.
My whole life condensed down into 4 minutes.
Basically.
Okay.
No pressure from us. Just watching the film.
All right, here we go. Do I just hit the space bar?
Yeah.
And now, the moment we've waited longer than a year for.
You and your best friend literally made internet history.
Damn.
Now you can't even speak to each other?
Who is that? Oh, it's the room.
It's the room.
CD wall. You got the webpage.
Yeah.
Shut up! If you think your salary is gonna beat my pink fries and sprinkled donuts, then you're going down!
I feel bad that somebody had to do that.
We have an entire team dedicated to revenue and new opportunities.
I wish the Defy president looked that cool.
Smosh, the comic book series.
Yeah, that was a mistake. See, the trick is you start with your hands like this, then you just jump. And it looks like you high five.
Hey, I'm gonna leave Smosh.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to come with me? We could start a new channel.
From scratch?
Yeah, it kind of was like that, yeah. Yep, you got the peeing in the president's office.
Can I keep this? I guess.
Yep, somebody took the Assassin's Creed outfit. Yep.
Since Defy doesn't own you anymore, what's stopping you from reaching out?
Oh, that's who that is. Okay, all right. I wish the quality was that good.
Okay, stop copying me.
Nice.
Stop copying me.
Wow. Got a lot of refs in there.
What if we bought Smosh?
I was literally thinking the same thing.
That's so funny because like that last shot is very similar to where we were when that happened.
Where you were.
Yes. What I'm surprised is like the amount of like references you guys crammed in there. The Smosh Rager that we threw when the company shut down and we all wrecked the place and somebody pissed in the president's office.
I have a question. What do you think Anthony would think?
I mean, I think he would just be like kind of how I am right now, where it's just like, you guys did a lot.
We had 2,000 subscribers just in June last year.
Let us know what he thinks. It'd be so cool.
Yeah, I'll get a picture of him going.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great for the end of the video.
We believe that something has to change internally before you can see growth externally.
Because what we realized was this is how much we're willing to do for our dream.
My own ankle.
That's our proposition to you. Okay. We'll put your name in the credits of the Mr. Beast movie if you can get us a photo of Anthony.
Let's pack up and rest up.
Day one is done.
You have to be brave enough to kind of say to the world, this is my crazy dream, and document it on your channel.
See you guys.
Right. See ya.
A year in the making, and it's done.
After a year, we finally surprised Smosh with the trailer.
Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome.
That's what I just found in my inbox.
Our crazy dream is to change the Hollywood industry. Like, that's as big as it gets.
Shut up. Nice watching, guys.